My bad, y'all. I'm fucking everything up over here, but oh well. Um, Child, listen. First and foremost, I totally appreciate all of you guys for coming down under the comments on Instagram. And if you're not following them, they right up here at the top. Make sure to follow it. And I appreciate y'all quick responses on YouTube too about me doing the tea talk because this is the tea talk about this situation. I know y'all wanted me to do a less gag laugh. I don't feel like doing a laugh, especially because Scotty is going live around 11:30, I believe, to talk about it. I'm gonna go on ahead and let Bestie do what Bestie does. I'm not about to do all that because I ain't about to be up here long, y'all, because Arionne really didn't say shit that we didn't already know. I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion about Arionne, and Arionne, I really don't want you to take this as no shade, but it's shade. I want you to take it as shade, but it's shade. You so stupid because what I don't understand is you have your own platform now. You could have easily went to your YouTube channel, especially now that you over your 1,000 subscribers. I'm more than sure you could do a live. And even if you wasn't on your 1,000 subscriber mark, you could still do the StreamYard. You could have went on your own platform, told your own story the way you wanted it to be told, and it would have been fine. You did not have to go on Tasha K to do a fucking interview to say a whole bunch of bullshit that, I mean, yeah, some of it was insightful, but a lot of it we already knew. And not only that, you didn't take accountability for a goddamn thing. Like, on one token, you're like, I knew I was wrong for being with a married man. But then you're going to turn around and say, but you don't owe Melody an apology because she talked about you on the show and used you for a storyline. Again, and I say this all the time. You can't get mad about that, Arionne. You can't, because at the end of the day, you are her storyline, bitch. Like I said, y'all was basically dealing with each other for going on 7 years. You was with this man even while he was still married. One thing I definitely want to touch on, because I took notes, and I may as well use the notes that I took instead of freeballing this shit. First and foremost, Tasha K is phony as hell. Okay, Tasha K is real phony. She fake. She fraudulent and all of that. And y'all know I don't see it for her like that. But what I love about the interview is that even though Tasha was fake as hell, I appreciated it because she at least made Arionne a little bit more comfortable with being a lot more forthcoming with some shit versus if she was solely on Melody's side, she probably wouldn't have gotten. You know what I'm saying? So while I talk a lot of bullshit about Toucan Sam and I stand by every word I say about her, I can appreciate her for that. So Tasha brings up Melody being terrified to have did an interview with her, so much so that they had to do 2 takes. First of all, I had no idea that Melody did an interview with Tasha K. I might go around there and check it out to see what they had to say. So Tasha feels like Melody is now profiting off of Arionne and her divorce, calling it overkill at this point. Y'all want to know what's so funny? Because see, when me and Scotty and Erica Daniro and the rest of us that said that, y'all got offended by that. But I kind of felt the same way, and I said the same damn thing. Like, let's not sit here and act like Melody is not profiting off of this, because she did. Melody made a huge cash cow off of this entire situation. Melody became a damn crowd favorite. She right up there with damn Kimmy, off of the fact that her husband cheating on her. Because other than that, y'all hoes ain't like Melody Holt like that. I know y'all didn't. So I was on Tasha K's side with that. I am. So Arionne turns around and said that she met Martell at his cousin's cookout and he pursued her, not the other way around. And then Tasha called Martell a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Tasha, listen to me. Considering the fact that you look like Farcorn, Leghorn, bitch, you can't sit up here and talk about nobody else's looks and how they look like an animal or whatever the case may be, Tasha. No shade. We call you Toucan Sam, Farcorn, Leghorn, Woody Woodpecker. Like, you can't go out here and gag somebody else's looks talking about they look like some damn mammal out here, girl. You can't do that. Talk about his suits or something like that, like all of us do. So anyway, she said that her best friend had no idea that Arionne was married. I mean, not Arionne, that Martell was married. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. your best friend knew enough about Martell to go to his cousin's house and invite you to a cookout. So it's just hard for me to believe that y'all was chilling with this man and you just had no idea that he was married. Again, Huntsville is only this damn big. I refuse to believe that there are people out there that had no idea that Martell Holt was married to Melody Holt. I just don't believe that. Even before the show. I just don't believe that. But whatever. Tasha says that Arionne is the chocolate version of Melody. Now you pushing it, Tasha. Now y'all know I don't see it for Melody like that, but when I look at Arionne, I do not see Melody at all. All right. Now, when I look at Melody, I see an AKA, and we know what they are. They fraudulent hoes. That's what they do. Now, when I look at Arionne, I just see a cheap, tawdry, thrill-seeking ass bitch that got what she wanted out of the situation. And now that she got a baby up out of the situation, she has a complete meal ticket for at least 18 years. I mean, she got what she wanted out of this. But you talking about something which she's the chocolate version of Melody. Nah. I ain't gonna necessarily say Arionne ugly. She ain't ugly, but I'm not even gonna do Melody like that. Even if I don't see it for her, I ain't gonna do it like that. So Arionne says that she's not the sexual being that the show was making her out to be. She's the most conservative out of her group of friends. And to that I call bullshit because, again, a conservative woman would have never laid down with a married man. Once you found out he was married, a conservative woman would have said deuces. That's what conservative hoes do. All right. But whatever. I mean, fine. I mean, then again, what can I expect? Because you didn't know what a two-parent household meant. So, I mean, fine. So Arionne says that they was friends for 8 or 9 months before they did anything. And Martell thought that he was going to go to the hotel room with her the same night. And Tasha asked the same damn question I did, which is, okay, well then, knowing that, and that's your first time meeting him, why would you still want to deal with him? If you're so above that and you're so against that. And I had the same damn question, but whatever. She says that she does admit that she was wrong for being with him, knowing that she was married within those months. But the conversation is what kept her there. Girl, bullshit. That car kept you there. That apartment he had you in kept you there. All the dick that you was getting kept you there. The money that he was giving on you kept you there. Because the people said that he was basically funding your lifestyle, Arionne. And I believe the streets before I believe you. The people said that he was put you up in that swanky apartment, paying all your bills, paying your rent, having food up in there. Like he took care. Just say what it is. He took care of you, girl. You better get something out of the deal being with a married damn man other than dick. I mean, look, stand up in it. Hell. Anyway, Arionne said the situation got worse when she was trying to leave him alone, but he did feel guilty for what he was putting Melody through at first. I can believe that, but I don't think he felt bad for what he did to Melody. I think he solely did that just to make you think what you think now, that he's still a good damn man and he's still a good person and he not out here trying to hurt nobody or hurt nobody's feelings or blah, 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 blah. And girl, it got to be the dick because y'all know I got Martell's nude sent to me. And yeah, Martell got some, it got to be the dick because I've been there. Like, I ain't been there at 30 years old. Let's be clear, bitch. Now, I've been there 18, 19, 20, 21, early 20s, but never in my 30s. But I've been there. So fine. And again, I ain't above sleeping with a bitch husband, so I can't judge her too much. So, so Arionne says that black women need to have more respect for each other. And as a black woman, she should not have put herself in that predicament. And as a black woman, she should not have put another black woman in. Y'all want to know, y'all get on my nerves with that shit. Y'all love to sit up here and do fuck shit. And then when you want to dance around it or try to plead your case or talk your plight, you want to drag in different organizations or different whatever to, try to make it, to try to like cushion the blow or whatever. Like, Oh God, I can't stand when y'all do that. That gets on my nerves. Black women this and black women that and black women that and black women that. Whatever. So Arionne says that no woman deserves to be cheated on, but Martell says that Melody complained about a lot of things. And Martell did admit that on the show. When was that? About second season? I think that was the second season, or was it about the middle of the first season where he started having all of these complaints about what Melody won't doing and all the rest of that shit. So then Arionne says that Melody lied about the conversation that they had on the phone. Listen, Arionne, I don't give a flying fuck what the hell you talking about, because the sky's blue and you're not about to tell me that it's turquoise, because it's not. It's not. Stop playing with me. Please stop playing with me. I don't. So Arionne says out of 7 years, she's only called Melody one time. I guess I will believe that, but that whole stick about you won't blowing up the phone, and that's why you don't understand why Melody ran off of that narrative that you kept blowing up the phone, and then you kept trying to see. You love to sit up and play the game of semantics, and that's the real thing that pisses me off about you, Arionne, because bitch, you're not smart enough to do that. Like, my thing. Like, oh God, am I skipping ahead? Hold on, I think I'm skipping ahead. Let me see. I don't want to skip ahead. Hold up. Okay, no, I ain't skipping ahead. You're not smart enough to play on people's intelligence, and you love to play the game of semantics, because you're gonna sit up and say, well, I never said give Martell the fucking phone, but I did answer the phone and tell her to give Martell the phone. Girl, whether you know what? I see how Martell was able to keep you on the hush hush for as long as he did, because he was dealing with a dumb bitch. Child, I swear to God, if it wasn't for this show, this shit would still be going on, and Melody would have had no idea. Moving on. So Tasha K X was being with the married man convenient for her, especially because she was young and she was a single mom. And she says that there was perks, but that wasn't the only reason why she was with him. I don't believe that, but whatever. She admits that she was pregnant 3 times. The first time was a miscarriage. The second time he paid for it, but he didn't force her to have an abortion. She did that because Melody and her was pregnant at the same time, which is so sad. But see, that's the reason why I call you Deadpool. And I'm so shocked that that little baby had to come through all in Lord Jesus. The people that had abortions, this is not a slight to y'all. All right. This ain't no read to y'all. Okay. I hate when I say something about one bitch and then one girl had another abortion and then they think I'm talking about her. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm only talking about Arionne and Arionne ass alone. Because my thing is, the quickest way to lose a man is to have a baby by a bitch, and then you sit up there and had a baby by a married damn man. I mean, Deadpool, that's why I call you that. I feel sorry that the little baby had to come through that graveyard you call a damn birth canal, bitch. Moving on, because I don't like her. And if you're mad, you're mad. So Arionne says that her and Martell are damaged, and that's the reason why they're not together anymore. I highly doubt that. The reason why he don't want you no more is because the thrill is gone. It was fun for the 5 years where his wife knew nothing about you, and he was able to bring you along on excursions with his friends and shit like that, and knowing that his friends ain't gonna say nothing because they doing the same damn thing that he doing, and it was all in fun. It was all in good fun. Then it got serious. You wanted to have a baby. He's on the reality show. The wife done found out. She divorced him. He's still hurt and pissed about that. Like, whatever, girl. But if you say so, fine. Arionne says that Martell didn't tell her that she was going to be talked about on the show. She was blindsided. How the hell was you blindsided when you knew that he was going to be on the reality show and you were still fucking this man while he was on the mix to having the reality show? You can't sit up here and tell me you had no idea that eventually y'all were going to get found out, considering that he's on a national syndicated reality show. Whatever. Arionne talks about how her family got mad about how she was showing on the show. I didn't think Arionne had no family because with the way that you be running around here making up excuses for being with married damn men, I didn't think you had a mama, no sister, no aunties, no grandmammy, no big mammy, no nana. I didn't think you had none of that. But I guess so. Arionne talks about the pic that she took that Marceau posted at the third part of the reunion on the gas trip circa 2015. And Arionne says that Maurice was there with a stocky woman that her and her friends called the linebacker. Ooh, girl, that's shade. But I mean, listen, Arionne, you look like a salamander, so you really can't sit up here and gag on anybody looks. Again, I say, well, all of that damn Betty Crocker inspired damn makeup caked all on your damn face. Go somewhere, girl. Did you, girl? You looked up. You look like a made. You looked like a made up cadaver laying in a damn casket with all of that dead ass makeup on your face. Moving on. So Arionne says that the men all told her about times where productions have asked them to bring up Arionne to Martell or I guess their wives on the show and blah blah blah. Well, to let her tell it, she's having not only conversations with Martell, but Maurice and Marceau. Maurice and Marceau, y'all got a lot of explaining to do because while I don't see it for Arionne, and I do feel like she's full of shit on a lot of things, I believe every word of what she says about y'all and y'all involvement and y'all knowing her way longer than what the hell y'all tried to tell us y'all did down at that reunion. I do believe that. Moving on. Arionne says that she never destroyed the marriage, that is a narrative that they put out there on her. When you found out that this man was married, again, I say, when you found out what type of man you was dealing with, that was the time for you to decide what type of woman you was going to be in that moment. And you chose the side of the woman that you was going to be in that moment. So, whatever. Arionne says that she had her son because she just had an abortion, and then she brings up Melody having an abortion as well, which I think is real fucked up and real foul. If for Martell to say that, that's one thing. You the bitch, you the hoe. You ain't got no power, no deed. You ain't got nothing around here but that man nut. That's all you got. And his money and his pockets ain't equaling up to much of nothing at this point. It's just like And again, I don't understand why Melody is sitting around here letting you walk away unscathed. Like I said, had it been me and my homegirls, had it been me and my best friends and Tasha, we would have been knocked on your door and stumped the mud hole in your ass for fucking my husband for 5 years and having a baby bound. But whatever. Arionne says that she would like for production to spin the stories elsewhere if they're not going to bring her up to tell her side. This was the one time I did agree with Arionne. Fuck y'all feelings because I said what I said. If they're going to continue to use her as a storyline, she should come up there to tell her side of the story. Period. Get out of my face with this whole thing about morals and high grounds and yada, yada, yada. At this point, she need to go on ahead and tell her side of the story. They keep using her. Why not bring her up there? Moving on. Arionne says that things is personal between her and Oprah because this experience made her look at her differently. Listen, Oprah don't even have that much stake in that shit no more, I don't think, because I think she's so on off to somebody. I don't know who. So I don't think she has that much say so. And I'm going to be real. I don't even think Oprah watched Love and Marriage Huntsville to even know what you got going on or whatever the case may be. You sitting there calling out Oprah. You better ask Monique what happens the next when people call out Oprah. You better ask Monique because Monique did that shit with Lee Daniels, and then he turned around and had Oprah and Tyler Perry on her side, and you ain't seen Monique in nothing substantial since then. You better leave that woman alone. Moving on. So Arionne doesn't feel like she owed Melody an apology. She said one reason for that is because she brought two girls down to her house to fight her. Okay, you fucked her husband and had a baby bound. The fact that you think nothing is supposed to happen to you from that is beyond me. But whatever, because y'all gonna say I condone violence, and I don't. I don't condone no violence. I really don't. I don't condone no violence. But I tell y'all all the time, some shit is an ass whoopable offense. And I think after you fuck a bitch's husband for 5 years to have a baby by him. That's an ass whoopable offense. All right. But I don't condone violence. Moving on. So Tasha K says that she was going to call Melody to see if they could do some reconciliation between them. And I see what Tasha K is doing, but Tasha K, you messy. I don't even think Tasha K got Melody number. Okay. I don't think that. I think she did that to get a rise out of Arionne, which she did, because Arionne started getting real shifty in her seat. Oh, I don't want to make it seem as if I want to talk to her and blah, blah, blah. Girl, listen, if you could be woman enough to fuck this woman husband for 5 years and have a baby by him, you could at least be woman enough to sit down and have a FaceTime conversation with her at least. I guess. Tasha K brings up Melody doing another song and a video about her. I have not seen it because, like I said, to me, Melody sounds like a dying cat in strangulation. That's just me. That's what she give me. She ain't got no voice around here to be heard around my shit, but whatever. Good luck with the new song, Melody, and I hope it did what Telltale Signs did, whatever that may have been. Moving on. Arionne brings up Melody being with an attorney, and she says that he has a fiance, and she knows this because the fiance follows her. I guess so, Arionne. I mean, I guess it is possible. If, again, this is alleged. This is alleged because we can't take everything that Arionne say, for what it is. But for me, it's possible. I mean, when you look at the optics of it all, if she was with an attorney and this man had a fiance and Melody knew that, and the fiance found out about it, is it so far-fetched that the fiance would have reached out to the side chick that destroyed her husband's marriage and try to form some type of phony-ass alliance or whatever with that? No. That's not so far-fetched, but I don't know, girl. I guess. I'm gonna need for this woman to come out though and co-sign that. I do want this woman to come out and co-sign that. If Melody was really with this attorney and he really did have a fiance, I need that fiance to come out and confirm that. So Arionne feels like she's going through her karma now by being discussed on a reality show and having a false narrative span on her. Arionne, nope, honey. No. Let me tell you something, Arionne. When that true karma ta-da on that ass, you're gonna know. This is not your karma. Trust and believe you me, Arionne. That's cute. That was a cute answer. That was a cute wiggle room, safe space answer. But no, ma'am. When that true karma come, oh, you gonna know. And you gonna know why you getting it. This ain't that. Moving on. So Arionne says that she isn't a nurse. She went to nursing school, but she never finished because of what happens on the show. And so now she owns an online clothing company, online boutique. I don't know. Is it possible that could have made her quit school? Yeah, I could see how it would. People walking around here looking at you as a man stealing hussy that you is. I mean, talk about you down to the water cooler and all that shit. I mean, yeah, it is possible. She got a book coming out in the spring. Is any of y'all gonna watch it? I mean, y'all ran out there and bought The Pursuit of Portia. That fuck shit. So since y'all bought that, y'all may as well go and get Arionne a few little coins because she gonna need it. I ain't reading that shit though. So then Arionne says that she never would have spoken up on the other wives' situations with the husband had they never talked about her. Arionne, Kimmy, and Letitia never brought you up. It was always Melody and Martell that brought you up. And when you was brought up around Letitia and Kimmy, it was only because they was talking to Melody. And Melody brought you up in that scene. So get out of here with all of that. That ain't why you did that. You did that because your house of cards came crashing down, and you did the same thing that Martell was doing back in season 2. Now that his household is fucked up, he was on a rampage to fuck up everybody else's household, and you're on that same tip. Let's be clear. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got. Like I said, I mean, it was some stuff in there that I didn't know about, but the rest of that shit, she could have kept it. It was what it was. I still say she dumb as a box of rocks for coming to another bitch's platform when she had her own platform to do this on. Um, Especially since Tasha K told her that the last interview that she did with her damn near got over 1 million views. So why would you go and give these other views to Tasha K? And y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know if y'all watched that foolishness like I had to do. Drop it down in the comments, girl. If y'all have not followed the channel, social medias, please make sure to follow the channel Instagram as well as the channel Twitter. Please make sure to donate to the channel if you would like to. But most importantly, the main thing that I care about are the likes. Okay, please make sure to like up this and other future videos and live streams. And yeah, I think that's it. What's the night? Monday, Wednesday night. Me, Scotty, and Josiah will be doing a roast and review of Portia's show. Um, I'm doing something else with Scotty, Alex Salter TV, and Make It Make Sense. I don't know if that's this week or not. It might be. I don't know. I will let y'all know ahead of time. Oh, yeah. Josiah and Scotty are also going to go live doing the rise and fall of the Basketball Wives franchise. Be sure to be on the lookout for that on my little bro's channel, Josiah's World TV. I think that's it. Oh, them damn salt wabs, girl. That review is already posted. It's going to premiere tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So definitely make sure that y'all head around there, set your reminders, go on ahead and set y'all likes and all that good stuff. And I think that's it for the notices and the announcements. So until next time, you guys, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Bye.